The Los Angeles Lakers control the tap. Jay, the Lakers, not just a great franchise, but they are a brand in the NBA. With LeBron James, what do you make of Laker fans accepting him maybe now or down the road as one of their own?
They better accept him now. I agree wholeheartedly with Jeannie Buss when she said they're not Laker fans and they're not happy about LeBron James. He is a Laker, and this is one of the most loyal fan bases we have, not just in this country, but in the entire world. The most Twitter followers of all the teams in the NBA.
Conley. To Kyle Anderson. Baseline drive. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
I could see the beads of sweat forming when he had to put the ball on the ground there. You still got it, though.
To Ball. The rebound's pulled down by the Grizzlies. Conley into the front court. Looking to make something happen. To Kyle Anderson. Curling inside, and it's Ball who blocks the shot. Almost, and he's not getting the call. Here's LeBron for two. LeBron James, 2 for 2. That's what you want. Jay, what makes LeBron so special on the offensive end?
Well, first and foremost, look at that frame. 6'9", 265 pounds with the agilities of a guard. He can blow by you. If he dips that shoulder, there's no way. There is nobody in the NBA that can guard that man one-on-one.
Lonzo controls the offense. Here comes the screen. Ball. Down for McGee. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine, and you call it a day.
Across the timeline, it's Conley. Down just a couple. It's Kuzma up to block the shot.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Shot from the lane won't go. Conley into the front court. He'll run the offense. To Kyle Anderson. Conley. His first effort off the mark. To Kyle Kuzma. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Good contest. Made it tough for Kuzma. Conley into the front court. They trail by 2. He'll go to the foul line.
Sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Mike Conley at the line for 2 shots. A career 81% free throw shooter. Misses the first. Number 14. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. Wilt Chamberlain, Jerry West, each won just 1 with the Lakers. Elgin Baylor didn't win any. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A. That means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans because when you see the likes of Kobe or Michael Jordan, they won all their championships in the same city. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
Memphis, they've got it.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here comes the screen. A shot no good on the drive by Conley. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
Mike Conley, tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
To Josh Hart. Ball. A lot of contact, no whistle.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
To James. In the slam.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Deep left corner from long range. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Great feed, and he dunks it down for two.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something, get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Now the Lakers gonna use a timeout as they'll talk things over in a one-point basketball game. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Lakers ball. It's blocked by Gasol.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
LeBron James. He's now 4 for 6.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Knocked loose. Lakers have it. Ball. Shot from in close, no good. Oh, a whistle.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Changes coming from both sides right now. Dylan Brooks. To Conley. From the painted area.
Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
It's Conley. Less than a minute to go in a tightly played first quarter. Beyond the arc for three. And the rebound taken by Chandler. Terrific vision. A shot no good there for Ingram.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was the shot.
Fires the three. That won't go. It's a big finish.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
Conley into the front court. They trail by 7. And the Lakers able to grab the rebound. Deep three at the buzzer. That ends the first quarter. The Lakers have the lead. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Conley into the front court. Right now, down 7. To Dylan Brooks. Screen coming to Conley. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Jay, Marc Gasol, Mike Conley, they're proven commodities. But what about the rest of this Memphis roster?
Well, Ed, that's been one of the criticisms of the Grizzlies is that when a guy like Mike Conley goes down, who can fill in that void? Now, I give them a lot of credit in the offseason. They bring in Shelvin Mack. They find a way to You signed Kyle Anderson, which is big-time land for them in free agency. And look what they've done in the draft over the past 2 years. Last year in 2017, they get Dylan Brooks and Ivan Rabb, giving them depth at those positions. Now they get a guy like Javon Carter in the second round who can apply pressure at the point guard spot. And when you land Jaren Jackson, you're on your way.
Here's a chance from long range. Can't force those. Stevenson misses. Knocked loose. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Grizzlies. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Kuzma. A drive to the basket, but it somehow stays out. And Jay, they call the foul.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
And a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Free throw up and good as he finishes off the three-point play. The lead is down to 6. To James. LeBron James. With that, he's 5 for 9. Veteran move right there.
Still blows my mind that this young man is 16 years in the NBA, has not had one bad injury, but more importantly, it's about the respect of the game. That's what LeBron James brings to the table when you think about basketball. You respect the game, you get the benefits.
Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Had a good look there, but it's no good. Short jumper stays out. To Stevenson. Count it.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
James to Stevenson. Goes reverse to lay it in.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them...
Kyle Kuzma, strong finish. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
James. Rondo. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
To Kyle Anderson. Lets it fly from long range. That bothered Kyle Anderson. Well defended. They've got it now. To James. And the basket good at the rim.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Now the Grizzlies will use a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. New blood coming in for both sides. Coming off a disappointing year, Jake, just 22 wins for Memphis. What has to happen for them to make the jump into relevance again?
Well, they're clearing cap space, which is good for the future of the franchise. Number two, they're starting to get healthy when you get a guy like Mike Conley back. And number three, you have young prospects who are actually solid draft picks when you think about Jaren Jackson and Javon Carter trying to rebuild, once again, the new grind city.
And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 3.
Going to launch beyond the arc, and he can't get it to go down. It's no good. To Caldwell Pope. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
That's dangerous. A little hezzy cross and knockdown. Lots of options going to open up as the game unfolds.
The pass taken away by the Lakers.
When you're outmatched talent-wise, you cannot get outworked. Get that ball back.
Fires the three. No good. Download this all. Marc Gasol. Terrific shooting. He's 4 for 5.
Old school equals high percentage.
And scores.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Grizzlies own the basketball. Probing the defense. Driving right to the basket. Right down the lane, but the shot won't go. Off the assist.
2 points. The assist number 25.
Ball. 4-3. Cleans it up. Offensive board. Has a look. Ingram's shot won't go.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Ball with it up top. It's an 11-point game. Screen coming. Deep three at the buzzer. That's it. First half has come to an end with the Lakers in command.
The Lakers entered halftime with a solid lead, and they've been showing off some Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
Memphis with the rock. Here comes the screen.
Screen right, screen right, screen right.
To Dylan Brooks. Trying to cash in. No good. The defender was a little too close for comfort. Lance Stevenson with the dunk.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Rejected by...
Whoa! Get that out of here!
Message sent, Jay. Jay, last year the Lakers 35-47, but that was before the King headed out west. What impact, obviously, will LeBron James have on this Lakers team and their record?
There's no doubt that I think the Lakers will get over 35 wins. Will they get over 50, though, is the major question. I don't see that happening, considering last year only 2 teams in the West, Golden State and Houston, had over 50 wins.
West is loaded, so if you don't get over 50, if you're the Lakers, are you still in the playoffs?
I think the Lakers will probably be a 6th seed. Yes, they will be in the playoffs this year.
Nothing going here on that drive. Count the bucket for 2.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Lakers at the controls right now. Shot from the lane won't go. To Dylan Brooks. Marc Gasol. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
I remember my high school coach said 1 man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Chance for LeBron James. For 3, misfires. It's no good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Not that time. To Dylan Brooks. No good. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is.
Lays it in off the alley-oop pass.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
To Gasol. Able to convert inside.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in a zone by himself.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Lonzo Ball is so different. There's something special about a player that can always deliver the ball on time and on target. Let me break that down for you. The on-time part means the ball isn't delivered 1 second too late or 1 second too early, but at the perfect time for you to go right into your shot or make a play. The on-target aspect means that the ball is either delivered right in the pocket for a shooter, or for a big, it hits you right in the chest so you can go up for a slam. With his head constantly on a swivel, it's safe to say that Lonzo Ball is already an elite passer.
Oh, nice find for the basket.
There's no better feeling after a game after you had 25-plus assists and you won the game and everybody recognizes that it's time for their bank accounts to get rewarded.
Got it. Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this 3rd quarter. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Oh, straight down the middle for 2.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
It's Grizzlies ball. Conley. To Gasol. Knocks it down from mid-range.
This is why I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
He gets it.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Across the timeline, it's Conley. His guy's down 11. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Free throw is good to finish off the 3-point play, and the margin down to 8. From the painted area, won't go down. Oh, good defense by Memphis as they come up with the steal.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. Is called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
2 for 2 on that trip. James to Stevenson. A drive, but he can't get it to go. Why even try that time?
I'm going to start calling him the windshield wiper, just erasing all the mistakes.
Finish that. Stevenson to James. And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Grizzlies at the controls right now. Conley. To Gasol. It's blocked by Chandler.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Big finish at the rim.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
Conley against the great shot blocker, Chandler. Ball. And he'll go to the foul line.
And as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Brandon Ingram has got 2 shots coming. A career 65% free throw shooter. Oops, he missed the first one. Second one goes. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Memphis, they've got it. Conley. That's out. Last touch by Lance Stevenson. Grizzlies retain the possession. You've got to get that one to go.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
Knocked loose. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Garrett Temple. Bad pass taken away by the Grizzlies. Get the cameras out. Flash on.
That's going to make a nice posting.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. That's the end of the third quarter. The Lakers have the lead. It's Lakers ball as we start the fourth quarter. They have clearly been the better side so far. Jay, that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Well, the cardinal rule in the game of sport is whenever you go into the fourth quarter, it's 0-0. You have to play the game with the scoreboard saying 0-0. And if you can win that game by double digits, then you've done your job in the fourth.
Dylan Brooks to Conley. Had a chance, but it's no good. Ball to James. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
Lonzo Ball with the rock. Tosses. JaVale McGee. From long range. Can't force those. Stevenson misses. To the outside. Ball to James. To Stevenson. James, textbook defense.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Ball with the basketball. His team on top by 13. No good. To Conley. And gets to the basket. Jay, he knew exactly where he was going with it.
It's so good to see a healthy Mike Conley out there running the show. He only played 12 games last season, but when he's healthy like this, that kid's special.
Lonzo Ball and the rebound taken in by Memphis. Conley into the front court. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. McGee powers it through.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
The drive right to the basket. Oh, it's blocked by Ingram.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Anderson. A drive baseline, but the shot won't go. Another follow, still no good. To Ball. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Ball to Stevenson. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Entering the game for the Memphis Grizzlies, number 3.
To Jaren Jackson. Can't miss those. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
I tell you, he's so special, Ed. He makes the game look easy.
A lot of hard work to make it look easy. To Kyle Anderson. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
And 2 points to the board.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. To Caldwell Pope. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point.
Actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Contavious Caldwell Pope trying to cash in on a 3-point play. For his career, 78% at the line. Grizzlies own the basketball. To Gasol. The pass taken away by the Lakers. Probing the defense. He throws it down. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
And too much contact.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Anderson. Off the mark. To James. Stop stuffs it down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
To Jaren Jackson. To Conley. Knocks it down off the step back.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
James. Oh, good defense by Memphis as they come up with the steal. A shot no good on the drive by Conley.
One of the best kept secrets in the game. Utilizing a head fake. Get the defender in the air. Crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
Conley into the front court. His guys down big. Short jumper off the mark. Across the timeline comes James. He'll run the offense. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
And he misses that one free throw. To James. Gets to the basket and scores.
I wonder who we're going to see tonight. Playoff Rondo or that other guy? Because when he's on top of his game, there is no one better in terms of IQ and also vision. Unless the offense isn't clicking, expect this.
Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Yeah, they're lucky they get the ball back. James. Rondo. Not that time. He missed it. And a whistle.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Took it down the lane, but it's no good. To Kyle Kuzma. JaVale McGee. To James. Kyle Kuzma. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. He might not make many friends on the other side with that 3.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
Mike Conley at the line for a chance at a 3-point play, shooting 66% in this contest. Free throw good, so they get the 3-point play, but it's not much more than a drop in the bucket with the score right where it is. Deep 3 at the buzzer. The Lakers get the victory as they win this one in very convincing fashion. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Lakers could not have been more dominant in this game. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. Check out the leading scores for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Grizzlies seemed to give up on this game as it got more challenging. My advice for these guys is not to watch any TV tonight because it's not going to help them forget about this game. Everyone is going to be talking about this one. Check out the leading scores for the Memphis Grizzlies. crowd.
Defense. Player of the game.
LeBron James was aggressive today with his scoring, getting his points right at the basket. He put down a crazy number of dunks in today's matchup.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. Here's our top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
These are the upcoming games for the Memphis Grizzlies. On behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay